Hello, welcome back to another tutorial with Mr. English. I'm here to make sure that you guys know how to start your STAAR social studies test. Hopefully if you watched the previous video where we went ahead and opened the cover, we folded it in half, and we set up our arrow blocks with our graphic organizers on the inside. There'll be another video to fill in the rest of the graphic organizers, but for now we're going to move on. Next thing you see is this blank page where it says social studies in page 3. What I want you to do with that, very first thing you're going to do is you are going to draw a big version of the United States. This is not to scale and it's not perfect. I don't expect you guys to be perfect, but if you are, then you are awesome. Cool. So we're going to label our oceans first. The Atlantic, check. Pacific, check. From sea to shining sea. We get the War of 1812. We start talking about the Star-Spangled Banner and the American anthem, sea to shining sea, that manifest destiny, going from sea to shining sea. That's what we're going for. Let's go ahead and add our terrain features here. We're going to add the Appalachian Mountains. Again, approximate. We're going to add the Rockies. Check. And then we're going to add the Sierra Nevada out here in California. Cool. We got all that. Okay. Up here, this is Virginia, where we're going to have our starting point. We got Virginia here. We got Jamestown. Cool. And then, since we have our handy dandy compass down here with north, south, east, and west, you always look at it from the perspective of somebody who lives in Virginia. So, we go in this direction. What direction are we going? You said it. So this is the Northwest Territory. And the border of the Northwest Territory is going to be the Mississippi River coming all the way up here into the Great Lakes. This is the Mississippi River, Appalachian Mountains, the Rocky Mountains, and the Sierra Nevada. Cool. So, what I want you to do now, I want you to make sure you add those paths that you already put over here for Manifest Destiny. So we're just going to do approximation here. We're going to say that this is Missouri, and we're going to go draw a line across it, letting us know that for the Missouri Compromise, split the country in half. So we have free / liberated, where we're using the vocabulary, and down here we have enslaved. Cool. So first trail, we're going to go out of here, Lewis and Clark, coming up here into Oregon. We're just going to call this the Oregon Trail. Cool. From here we're going to branch off and we're going to put the Mormon Trail.
Just a reminder, if you are the one collecting names, please remember to have each student from your rotation sign in on the signature sheet.
Thank you, Mrs. Boone. So yeah, we're here at Saturday School, so I'm doing this. So this is the Mormon Trail, check. Then we're going to have the Californian Trail. We're going to end up over here where they find gold. That's the Cal Trail. It's the Gold Rush 1849. And then we're going to have the Santa Fe Trail, which is come down here into New Mexico. And they have their little deviation right there. That is the Santa Fe Trail. So we've got our 4 trails going westward. Cool. We've got the north separated by the south, which is eventually going to lead to the Civil War with that Missouri Compromise splitting us. North free, south slave, S&S, south enslaved. Keep it together. We've already got our colonies labeled over here in that graphic organizer for colonization, so you don't necessarily need to do it over there. You know, this is Canada. We know this is Mexico. We're all good with that. I want you to go ahead and I want you to circle all of this here. And we're going to label this the Mexican Cession. This is all land that we get from, you guessed it, Mexico after the Mexican-American War. And then all of this here, and hopefully you're using multiple colors, all of this here, this is the Louisiana Purchase. Louisiana Purchase of 1803 under Thomas Jefferson, using the implied powers of the Constitution. So, practice setting up your map with those features. You should be good to go. That way you know definitively how geography is impacting these people. We had this territory from the Mexican-American War, we had this territory from the Louisiana Purchase, we had this territory after the American Revolution, we take it from the British, and we just keep adding more and more and more territory. Cool? Alright.